class. My name is Keita Johnson, and I want to say I am excited to be starting this class and also super excited to be completing this autocomplete activity. I think it's super cool, or a super cool way to introduce ourselves and get to know each other. I decided that I was going to use technology in order to help me complete the autocomplete activity because it's a random generated tool online that will help me to just develop questions, or actually that will come up with the questions for me and I just have to answer them. So I think that's really cool. But a little bit about myself real quick first. I am a elementary education major, with a concentration in special education. I am also a CSN alumni, wherein I graduated with an associate's degree in elementary education. I currently work as a long-term substitute over at Jesse D. Scott Elementary School. I like it because it's a tier 3 schools that focuses on trying to help the students there to, do their best and be their best. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it about me. Oh, and then I have a small family, a husband, and a young son who's 3 years old. So yeah, that's pretty much it about me. So I am going to go ahead and continue with the activity. So let's see here. What stops people from understanding themselves? So I think this is a good question. I mostly think that it is the use of social media, a lot of influencers, a lot of pretending to be someone that you're not, or what my mom would say, trying to keep up with the Joneses, stops you from actually taking a moment to enjoy yourself and learn about yourself, because you're so focused on trying to make yourself more interesting on social media or through other outlets or mediums, that you lose the whole point of living and learning how to be yourself. So what do you consider a wasted life? I consider a wasted life or time wasted if you're not doing or investing in something that you really truly wanted to do. I have a different philosophy on life because I do think that, like, say for instance, someone who's homeless and people look at them and they'll say, oh, they're riffraff and so forth, which might be the case, but it also might not be the case. I remember one time hanging out on the strip, I ran into a gentleman who was he looked homeless, but he was like a nomad or traveler, and he just loved to travel and see everything that he could see. And he just figured that we were all crazy because we would give up our freedom to embark on other journeys, our freedom to do what we want to do in order to remain conformed to what society tells us. But as long as you are doing 100% what you want to do, I feel that you are using your life to the best of your ability. A wasted life, I guess I'm going to say, is if you're in prison or something like that, because then you are 100% constrained and you can't do anything that you want to do. So, yeah. If you were moving to another country but could only pack one carry-on size bag, what would you pack? Ooh, Jesus. I'm one of those people who pack like the world in my bag. But if I could only pack a few things, I guess simple things, toiletry, my favorite makeups, comfortable shoes, like leggings, I guess, because all girls love leggings, and a few t-shirts, a hat. And yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, you don't need that much to survive. A few granola bars to keep me, where I can eat and things like that, but you don't need that much to survive. We're almost at the 5-minute mark, so I will answer one more question. How should we measure the productivity of a society? I would say that we measure the productivity of a society based on the future generation. So based off of what we have been doing this year, or what I am doing as a parent, I guess, I would expect my son Noah to do 10 times better, and that's how I would say you would be able to measure my self-worth or the society self-worth. So if I guess, oh my gosh, I guess if you would say however I do as a person, or how the outcome of our future people, like, so how we say that this new generation has no imagination because they keep creating all of the old school movies and things like that. I think that that is the outcome of our productivity as parents the decade before. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much. We're at the 5 minute mark, so I'm going to go ahead and end it. I thank you so much for visiting my autocomplete activity. Have a good day.